Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to solve InfyTQ practice problem number 2. Without getting late, let's get started. Here is our problem. A string which is a mixture of letter and integer and special character from which find the largest even number from the available digit after removing the duplicates. Let's see here we have been given a string with the letters, integers and special characters included. We need to find out all the digits, and in those digits we need to form a number which should be largest even number formed by those numbers. If there is no even digit at all in the numbers, then we can simply return -1 or simply print -1. Next, here is our input example, Infosys @337. -1 is our result because we don't have not even a single even number, right? So we cannot form a single digit, we cannot form a even number from this all odd numbers, right? Here hello hash 81 @21349. The result will be 983412. So this is the largest even number that can be formed. Okay, let's see the solution. So first we need to take the input, right? So we are taking the input and storing it in string. And next, let's look at the pseudocode first. And first we are taking input into the string, and then we are creating an empty list, and we are iterating for each character in the string and checking whether each character is a digit or not. If it is a digit, then we will add. If it is not, we don't add it. Okay, and also we have to remove duplicates, right? So in the question they mentioned that we need to remove the duplicates. Okay, remove the duplicates. So we need to, in order to remove that duplicates, we are making a condition. We are adding a condition which is each not in L, which means each means nothing but each character which we are reiterating, that should not be inside the list. So if it is already added into the list, we should not add that because no duplications are allowed, right? So that is why we are checking before adding an element. If there is an element which is already in the list, then we don't add that. Next, we will sort the list in descending order. Why? Because we need the largest number, right? We don't need a minimum number or random number. We need the largest. That is why we are making the list elements in descending order, so that we will get all the elements which are bigger in first, and then from bigger values to lower values we get, right? So from that we can simply make a even number. So this is the, let's say suppose we have let's say these are the numbers that we have in the input 75432 Okay, so this is the array that will be written from after sorting the L in descending order. So we need to find out the even number and find its index. So we need to find the index of the minimum even number. So here the minimum even number is 2, right? So that index is from last one we can say that -2, or from the beginning it is 4. Index 4 is number 2, which is minimum even number, index 4. And we can simply say we have two conditions right here. If there is no even number, which means there is no even number there, if the index is -1, let's say before this array we going to initialize id with -1, and if it is -1 still after the iteration also, then we can simply print -1 because there are no even numbers in this. There are no even numbers if the id is -1, because suppose let's take this array like this. Okay, see, all the numbers are not even, right? All are odd, so we cannot find a single even number. So this index will be still -1 because it is not updated, right? So we can simply print -1 here, or you can also print directly id value here. And else part, when we go to else part, what we are doing is, if there is an even number, what should we do is concatenate all the numbers except the minimum even number. We need to concatenate. Let's see, let's take the before input 4 3 and 2 1. We need to concatenate all the numbers except the even number which is minimum. Okay, minimum even number we should not concatenate, so that we will get a result of, let's see, 7 5 4 3 1 is the result, right? This is the result that we get after the concatenation process of all numbers except even number, minimum even number. So, and then we are going to add this minimum even number to this, concatenate that minimum even number to this number, so that we get an even number. Okay, 2 is concatenated after that. We can print that this is the result. Okay, this is the algorithm to solve the above problem. We are using this pseudocode. Let's see the Python program and then Java. Okay, first we will see about Python program. So in Python program, the same procedure, whatever we have written in the algorithm, that is same is treated in the Python, because It is an easy language, and there are a lot of functions to solve the problem. So taking the string input as into string, and we are creating a new list, and then for digit in string, so for every digit we are taking iterating, we are checking the digit whether it is a really it is a digit or not, and then we are taking int of dig and not in numbers. So whether the integer that we are going to add in the numbers which is already there or not, we are checking, so that no repetitions will happen. Okay, numbers dot append of int of dig. So we are converting that dig character to digit character to integer before adding to the list, so that we don't need another for loop for converting, or we don't need map function to convert the all the characters. Okay, next, numbers dot sort of reverse true. We have a function called sort in Python, and we can use the reverse parameter to make the sorting algorithm. Like even if it is ascending, we can simply say reverse is by default false. If you want to make descending order sort, then we can use the reverse parameter as true, and initializing id as -1, and we are taking n as a length of numbers, and we want to find out the id. Okay, minimum even number we need to find, right? So we are iterating from back to front, which means from we are having reverse list, right? So we are having reverse list, let's say 7 5 4 3 2 1 in reverse order, right? So we are going back. From back it is more easy, which means if you go from back, it is at the second index, right? It is at second position. If you go from front, we need to consider the last index, which means last before index, which means fifth element, right? So that is why we are going from back. Whenever we find it, we break the loop. That's it. So numbers of I %2 is equals to 0. Whenever we find an even number from the back, then we will initialize id with I, and then we will break the loop. So if id is not not changed to any value other than -1, then we can simply print the id -1. That is the result. If id is changed to some value, then we are going to initialize a num 0, and for I in range of n, for every value in I, indexing, and we are going to iterate from indices of length of n, length of numbers, and if I is equal to id, we are going to continue. So for I is equal to id, we are not going to concatenate that value. Okay, for each and every other value we are going to concatenate. We already we know this expression, right? In order to concatenate to numbers, we are using this expression. Okay, simply. Next, number is equal to number, we are again concatenating that even number. Okay, minimum even number at the end, so that we get the maximum even number. Let's see the execution process. Okay, let's just copy paste these numbers. Let's take the problem. Let's first take this input. Okay, so -1, that is the result that we need to get. Okay, and next, for second case, copy paste 984312. Is this the result that we want? Yes, 984312 is the result that we need, because that is the largest number that can be formed, right? Next, let's go for Java code. So in Java code, we don't have flexibilities like we don't have a sort function, and some of them are not there. I have written a bubble sort which arranges the array elements in descending order. Okay, first we are going to create a scanner object and read the string and storing in string variable. Okay, next we are creating an empty string, num string, where we are going to add elements, okay, which are non-repeated and which are digits. Okay, only digits which are non-repeated will be added to this num string. That is why we declared it as num string, and we are iterating through each and every index of the string length. And next, we are checking each character whether it is a digit or character. Okay, and next, numstring dot contains numstring dot string dot substring of I plus 1, which will define us what is this condition is nothing but. So in order to remove the repetitions, we are not going to add the elements which are already present in the num string. Okay, we are checking whether we are taking a character and checking whether that character is already present in that string or not, num string or not. So if it is already there, then we don't add it. If it is not there, we will add it. That's it. We will form a num string here. Okay, after this program. Next, we are going to initialize id with -1, and we need to create an array, integer array, and we have to convert all the elements which all the characters which are present in all the value characters which are present in num string, and convert each character to integer and add it to array. From after this code, we are going to have a array of elements with integers. Okay. Next, we are going to sort by calling this function. This arr will be sorted in descending order. And next, for int, we need to find out the id of the minimum even number, right? So in order to find out the minimum even number, we are iterating from front to back, and whenever we at the end, by the end of this for loop, we will find out the minimum value integer, because the array is in descending order, right? The array is in descending order, so we will find by the end of the for loop, we will find the minimum even element. Okay, next, id, if id is not changed, then we can print directly, because there is no even number. Okay. If else, which means if there is a id value inside, if there is a index that is stored in id, then we can simply say we have a even number, so we can form a number. So just we are iterating from 0 to array length, and if it is if index is equals if index is not equal to id, then we are going to concatenate. If it is equals to id, then we don't concatenate. We wait for that value and we will continue. Okay. So for I not equal to id only, we are concatenating, so that we will form a number like 7. If we have numbers, suppose we have elements of 7, 4, 5, 3, 2, then we are going to append 7, 5, 4, 3 only. Not 2 will not be appended to the number. Okay. So that even number will be added at last, so that we will get the result. Let's see the execution process. Okay, let's take the input, which is the given input that we are we are taking that. So the highest number that can be, the largest number that can be formed even number is 984312. This is the result. Okay. Let's check for other input also. This is the other input, right? So Control C and execute this. See, -1, because there are no even numbers in the number at all. Okay. There are no even numbers in the string, so we are printing -1. That's it. We are done with this code. If you have any doubts, comment down in the comment section. If you like this video, do subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.